Hold up, stop the presses. We've got massive news dropping right now. Get ready, because the highly anticipated Finalissima clash between Lionel Messi's Argentina and Lamine Yamal's Spain has been officially cancelled. We're diving deep into the shocking reasons why this epic showdown won't be happening, and what it means for the football world. From venue disputes to scheduling nightmares, we're breaking down every single detail that led to this cancellation. Don't go anywhere, you do not want to miss this. Hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss a moment.
Looking for a fast-charging, ultra-responsive stylus for your iPad? Meet the 2X Fast Charge Active Stylus Pen, designed for 2018 to 2025 Apple iPads. Take your creativity and productivity to the next level. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
The 2026 Finalissima between Argentina and Spain is off. This highly anticipated showdown, set to pit football legends Lionel Messi against rising star Lamine Yamal, has been cancelled. Originally slated for March 27th in Qatar, the match was a victim of the escalating conflict in the Middle East, forcing organizers UEFA and CONMEBOL to scramble for alternatives. But after a series of failed negotiations and rejected proposals, the dream match is officially dead. UEFA and CONMEBOL confirmed the cancellation after they couldn't secure a suitable alternative venue. The conflict in the Middle East made hosting in Qatar impossible. UEFA had proposed shifting the game to Real Madrid's Bernabeu Stadium, offering a 50-50 ticket split, but the Argentinian Football Association reportedly refused, citing a preference to play after the World Cup. This preference clashed with Spain's schedule. Further attempts to arrange a two-leg tie or a neutral European venue also failed, with Argentina ultimately proposing a date that UEFA deemed unworkable. This marks a significant disappointment, especially after the success of the inaugural Finalissima in 2022, where Argentina defeated Italy. Fans expressed widespread disappointment online, with many lamenting the loss of a potential Messi versus Yamal spectacle. Analysts are pointing to the complex geopolitical situation and the difficulties in coordinating schedules between major football confederations as key factors. And the drama doesn't end here. We're dissecting every single rejected proposal and date conflict that led to this cancellation. What other major sporting events are at risk due to global tensions? Stick around to find out. The highly anticipated Finalissima clash between Lionel Messi's Argentina and Lamine Yamal's Spain has been cancelled. This match, originally scheduled for March 27th in Qatar, was meant to be a historic showdown, but the ongoing conflict in the Middle East forced a change of plans. UEFA and CONMEBOL, the co-organizers, explored several alternative venues and dates after Qatar became unsuitable. One proposal involved playing at the Santiago Bernabeu Stadium in Madrid, with an equal split of fans from both nations. However, Argentina reportedly rejected this offer. Another attempt to salvage the match was a two-leg series, with one game in Madrid and another in Buenos Aires, but this too was turned down by the Argentinian Football Association, AFA. UEFA even suggested a neutral venue in Europe, but Argentina's counteroffer for a post-World Cup date, which Spain couldn't accommodate, ultimately sealed the cancellation. The AFA's final proposed date of March 31st was also deemed unworkable by UEFA. Football fans expressed outrage and disappointment across social media platforms, with many blaming the scheduling conflicts and the AFA's demands for the cancellation of what promised to be an electrifying encounter. Pundits are debating the future of such intercontinental exhibition matches in the face of increasing logistical and political hurdles. But the fallout from this cancellation is far from over. We're looking at the specific demands that scuttled the deal. Could this signal a shift in how international supermatches are arranged? We've got the details next. The much-hyped 2026 Finalissima between Argentina and Spain has been cancelled, leaving football fans stunned. This highly anticipated clash, which would have seen Lionel Messi face off against the young sensation Lamine Yamal, was initially set to take place in Doha, Qatar on March 27th. However, the escalating conflict in the Middle East rendered Qatar an unsuitable host. UEFA and CONMEBOL, the organizing bodies, found themselves in a race against time to find an alternative venue. UEFA proposed relocating the match to Real Madrid's iconic Bernabeu Stadium, suggesting a 50-50 ticket allocation. This proposal, however, was rejected by Argentina, who also turned down the idea of a two-legged tie, one in Madrid and another in Buenos Aires, and a neutral European venue. Argentina's preference to play after the World Cup clashed with Spain's availability, and their final proposed date of March 31st was deemed unworkable by UEFA. This marks a significant disappointment, especially following the success of the inaugural Finalissima in 2022, where Argentina triumphed over Italy. The football community has reacted with dismay, with many criticizing the lack of agreement and the resulting cancellation of a potentially historic match. Analysts are highlighting the complex negotiations and the differing priorities of the national football associations involved. We're breaking down the exact reasons why Argentina refused multiple venue and date proposals. And is this the end of the Finalissima or just a temporary setback? Find out after the break. The highly anticipated 2026 Finalissima match between Lionel Messi's Argentina and Lamine Yamal's Spain has been officially cancelled. This exhibition match, scheduled for March 27th in Qatar, was a major draw for football fans worldwide, pitting the established legend against a prodigious young talent. The cancellation stems from the current political situation in the Middle East, which made hosting the game in Qatar untenable. UEFA and CONMEBOL, the organizing federations, explored various alternatives. One option was to play at the Bernabeu Stadium in Madrid on the original date, with an even split of supporters. However, Argentina rejected this proposal. They also turned down the possibility of a two-leg series, with one match in Madrid and the other in Buenos Aires. Further attempts to find a neutral European venue also proved unsuccessful. Argentina's preference to play the match after the 2026 FIFA World Cup was not feasible for Spain, and their final suggestion of March 31st was deemed unworkable by UEFA. This marks the second edition of the Finalissima, with Argentina being the current holders after their victory over Italy in 2022. Fans expressed significant disappointment online, with many lamenting the missed opportunity to see Messi and Yamal on the same pitch. Football analysts are pointing to the delicate balance of international football scheduling and the impact of geopolitical events on major sporting events. We're diving into the specific date conflicts that led to the final nail in the Finalissima's coffin. And what does this mean for future international super clashes? Stay tuned for our analysis. And that's a wrap on today's breaking news. We saw the epic Finalissima clash between Lionel Messi's Argentina and Lamine Yamal's Spain get cancelled due to venue and scheduling conflicts, despite multiple proposals. A huge disappointment for football fans worldwide, but stay tuned for more updates as they unfold. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel for more high-octane sports news, and hit that notification bell so you're always the first to know. Let us know your thoughts on the cancellation in the comments below, and follow us on all social media platforms to join the conversation.